few words about some of my memories about Mom. And there are a lot of things, as I was thinking about, that I could say. But I guess I just want to mention maybe 3 things. I think the times that I got Mom to myself were really special, to maybe being the oldest of 7. When I was a teenager, Gone with the Wind came out as a movie, and I wanted to see it so bad. And I thought of every way that I could go, and it looked like none of my friends could go or anything, so I told Mom, I said, Mom, I'll pay your way to Gone with the Wind if you'll go with me to see the movie. So Mom said yes. So she took time out of her busy schedule, and I think I saved up probably babysitting money, and she took me to the movie, and so I got to see Gone with the Wind. And that was always a special moment to me. And also, it was great when Mom came to California at the birth of Amy and Amber. And you know how some moments in your life are just, you just remember them so vividly. And that was one of the moments that I remember when Mom took her first plane ride and came to see Amy. Charles had gone to the airport to pick her up, and there I was waiting at home for her, and Amy was being so good, and I propped her up in a chair. And I just remember Mom walking through the door and seeing cute little Amy in the chair, and it was just love at first sight for, I think, both Amy and Grandma. And it was so neat to have her there with me. I really appreciated it. And I think the last thing that I just want to thank Mom for is the great example of service that she showed to me as I was growing up. She did so much for us as a family, but also, helped out friends and neighbors a lot. And I appreciate that example because I see others around me struggling with that and with, putting service into their life. And I appreciate Mom's wonderful example of service. And I love you, Mom. Happy birthday.
Okay, Mom, happy birthday. Everybody's telling a little story about what they remember of you when we were growing up. I don't know, you were always a great mom for me. I couldn't ask for a better mom. I remember I used to always come home from school for lunch, I really liked that, to be able to come home and have a sandwich, and you'd make me a sandwich and stuff. I remember one time I came home and there was a wasp out on the back porch, and it got down my shirt and stung me a few times, and I don't know, that really hurt. But you helped me kill the wasp and get it out of there. So you were always there for me, and I appreciate that. I love you very much. Happy birthday, Mom.
turn. Happy birthday, Mom. It's not very often we get to tell you that we love you, but I want you to know I love you and thank you for all that you do for our family. One quality that I wanted to tell everybody about that I thought Mom showed throughout her life and still does is her unselfishness. And just like all the women here, especially Mom and my wife and now my daughter, that they're spending their whole life serving their kids and their husbands and taking care of their needs, and Mom was definitely good at that. And one instance that I'd like to just tell you about that showed her unselfishness was we were over. I used to always go over to Grandma and Grandpa Allen's in Hiram and mow their lawn, and I was only 15, and as everybody knows, Dad taught driver's ed, so it was pretty hard to get behind the wheel if he was around, so I talked Mom into letting me drive home from Hiram. And well, I thought I was pretty neat, and as we were driving home, everything went really good, and we drove into the driveway and ready to go into the garage, and there's my dad sweeping out the garage. And I know I took off, but I think Mom caught heck for that. But that's just another example of how she got in trouble for me, and would always be unselfish and stick up for us. And anyway, happy birthday, and I love you, Mom.
So many things that have shown me over the years that you have been such a wonderful mom to me. As you can tell, I'm at work. Tyler had to come up to work to get me doing this, but I think I got the work ethic that I have from you, Mom, because you always were, whether you held a job or not, you were always like primary president or busy in the Relief Society or busy PTA president, and always on the go and doing a lot of things. I admire how clean you always kept the house, even with 7 kids, and which is, as you know, a big challenge for me in that house. So I think that is something that I learned, that I at least have a desire to have things clean, and that's from you. I am so grateful to have had loving parents as I grew up. When you see all the things that have happened with child abuse and all that, none of that happened in our home, and I'm so grateful to have a happy, loving home to grow up in and become a semi-normal adult. A couple stories come to mind when Tyler told me I needed to tell some stories, and of course, even though I was very young when I was lost in Yellowstone, I still remember being found, that my parents cared enough to come back to get me, and when the lady brought me back to the store and there were you, Mom and Dad, to get me, I still remember that feeling, how happy I was and how sad I was before and how happy I was to be back with my parents. And the other story was when I was first pregnant with Jana Lynn. I didn't want to be pregnant because it was so soon after I was married, and I had all these other plans that I was doing, and here I was pregnant, and I didn't want you to know. And I came to where you were working down at the restaurant, and you made me a nice, great big huge hamburger to eat. And we were sitting and talking, and I ate this huge hamburger, and then I had to go throw up. And at that time you knew for sure that I was pregnant, and I couldn't, you had your suspicions before that, but by then you knew. And you couldn't understand because you never threw up when you were pregnant. So those are some of the thoughts I thought that you had said, well, now I know you're pregnant, and that's okay, you can handle it, and it'll be fine. So, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all that you and Ray do for us and our family, and helping us fix up things in the house and things that Doug and I think that we can't do, and you and Ray come and help us do them. And we really appreciate that. And I do love you, and appreciate that all that you've done for me.
Happy birthday, Mom. I love you because you're my mom. You had me, and you're a special person because you're my mom. You were there for me all the time. Your family was important. You had a lot of children, but you were always home cooking and cleaning and doing laundry, doing things that helped us. You set a good example for me. You and Dad supported me on my mission, paid all the money so I could go on a mission, which was I was very grateful for that, because that was a great experience in my life, and you provided me that opportunity. And I just remember all the nights that you spent ironing Dad's clothes and doing everything, cooking dinners all the time. You were always there for us. If I ever needed to come home, I knew that you would be there to help me out. So I love you very much, Mom. And I could probably tell a lot of funny stories, but about you, Mom. But I think that I just want to say happy birthday to you, and I love you very much.
Mom, it's always good to spend time with you, and we sure enjoy this time up here at Bear Lake with you. One thing that I remember is when you got your job, got hired at South Cache. I remember that was a happy day for us, and I remember I was out shooting baskets on the basketball court, and you came out and joined me for a few minutes and shot the basketball with me, and I remember that as as being a happy time in our lives, because we just lost Dad, and things weren't all that great. But appreciate all you do for me and my family, and especially for helping us with our little projects around the house, especially getting the dance studio ready. You and Ray really helped us out a great deal so that we could try and get that dance started so that we could provide for our family. So thanks a lot.
Happy birthday, Mom. I'm sure I'm feeling like I'm in heaven up there with all my brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews, and with you. I'm here in Rio taping this, so it does sound like heaven to be able to be home with everybody. I think this is a great idea that Tyler decided to put this together. I'm glad he did it. And as I was trying to put my thoughts together of what to say, one of the first things that popped into my mind, why I love you so much, is just because of your good example as a mom, as a teacher, church leader, as a friend. You've been a really good example in all those areas, and something that I can always look to and try to be a better person because of it. I wanted to just let you know another reason why I love you so much is pretty much the way I was raised, and how much fun I had growing up there in Providence, and how I always felt like I had a safe and secure home. I always was surrounded by good friends and church members and brothers and sisters. I always got lots of love and attention from everybody around me, and that was great. I was able to be in lots of school things, involved in school a lot. I loved school, and to be involved that way. And as I think back, I mean, I just had so many people have so many problems growing up, and I just can't think of any that I had. I had such a great upbringing, and I really love you for that and appreciate everything you sacrificed to raise me. I wrote down a few things. I just don't want to forget anything. Also, your great example about serving others. You always put us kids first above yourself, and I appreciate that. Sometimes the kids don't realize how much the moms suffer and put the kids first so that they can have a good life. I love you a lot just for loving my kids and making them feel welcome when we come to visit, and also building just great memories. They have already such remember just all sorts of things about you and bring them up all the time. I guess there's so many other reasons why I love you, but I guess I can't be on the tape the whole time. You have 6 other kids that are going to be wanting to do this and tell you how much they love you too. I love you, Mom. Some of my best memories of Mom is when I had my babies, and I was always looking forward to having her to myself. That was a special time. Let's see, gosh, she's been able to be with me with all my babies no matter where I've lived, and that's been a lot of fun. She's always been the one to give them their first bath and show me how to take care of my babies, and she's always got them on a good eating schedule before she goes back home, and she's good about making lots of good food while she's there. And I really appreciate that, and I really treasure the times that we've had together with those little babies. And then, of course, there's always the shedding of a few tears when she's on her way out the door, and I'm wondering how I'm going to take care of all these kids by myself. But somehow, I guess they're all still alive and kicking, so she taught me well. Mom, I guess one of the latest memories I have is of you coming down to Rio, and I'm really thankful that you were able to come down and spend some time with us here. I don't think I would have been able to get through the month of January without you, with all the kids out of school, and you just helped us entertain them, and we had a lot of fun showing you around and having you here. Also, I don't know if anybody else could have played 100 games of Bang Bang with Dallin in a 30-day period. He has lots of good memories about that, and has been anxious to get home and play some more Bang Bang. So we've only been there a few days. I'm sure you probably already had to play that with him. There's a lot of good memories that I have, a lot of fun things that we got to do it together as I was growing up, and I'm thankful for all those times. And once again, I love you, Mom. Ciao, ciao. Mwah.
Lovely birthday, and you deserve the best. You and I have been together now for 10 years, and I've seen 10 of these go by on you, so, but each one seems to get better, and we've had a good time together and been all over the world and saw a lot of things, and I sure do love you, and hope we have many more birthdays to come. We'll see you.
We were strangers, starting out on a journey, never dreaming what we'd have to go through. Now here we are, and I'm suddenly standing at the beginning with you.
No one told me I was going to find you. Unexpected, what you did to my heart. When I lost hope, you were there to remind me this is the start. And life is a road and I wanna keep going. Life is a river I wanna keep going. keep going on.
Starting out on a journey. Life is a road and I wanna keep going. Love is a river, I wanna keep flowing. In the end, I wanna be standing at the beginning with you.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What you see will defy explanation. Somewhere out there, beneath the pale moonlight, someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight. Somewhere out there, someone's singing a prayer that we'll find one another in that great somewhere out there. Even though I know how very far apart we are, it helps to think we might be wishing on the same bright star. And when the night wind starts to sing a lonesome lullaby, it helps to think we're sleeping underneath the same big sky. Somewhere out there, if love can see us through, then we'll be together. Somewhere out there, out where dreams come I know a place where dreams are born and time is never planned. It's not on any chart. You must find it with your heart to come home to Neverland. It might be miles beyond the moon, or right here where you stand. Just keep an open mind, and then suddenly you find Never, never land. The treasure when you stay there is precious more than gold. Once you found your way there, you can never, never grow old. And that's my home where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just think of lovely things and your heart will fly on wings forever to never, never.
Okay, Tyler, I hope that was good enough. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Me myself, I've got the little viewer thing turned around. I'm just fixing my hair. I think this is a great idea before I get to the States. Yes! Rambled on, but, and I felt like I just rambled on, but, you know what they say, last the best of all, the gang. Oh, no, I guess I can't say that with all the brothers and sisters there, huh?
Hello. Okay, so you want this little baby one of Teresa in? Yeah. Do you have a young one of everybody else?